Another interesting decision by the parole board.
Do you think that someone who kills his lover and her teenage daughter in cold blood can ever be safe to be around?
No.
Someone who puts one body in a 44-gallon drum, wraps the other in a doona and drops them off the side of a yacht, then cleans down the boat and waits a month before making a police report. That's exactly what Garry Douglas Whitsed did in 2003 while he, his partner Avril Croft and Avril's 15-year-old daughter Alana were moored off the coast of the Kimberley.
Yeah, not someone I'd want to be next to at the pub.
Or next to at a deserted bus stop, late at night, or walking home at any time of day. He is a total psychopath, and not just because he's Garry with a double R.
You sick son of a bitch.
The only thing ever found of Avril or Alana was a clump of human hair. The sharks and the crocs in Montague Sound and the Kimberley likely disposed of the rest of the evidence.
And now he's out.
Walking amongst us, and has been for close to 2 weeks, courtesy of the Prisoners Review Board.
What do you think you would do if released?
They reckon that 20 years behind bars is enough. Now let's set aside the fact that a bloke given 2 life sentences can be eligible for release after 20 years, because that'll just boil our noodles. The review board has decided he is no threat to the community.
Wait, that's the same prisoner review board
that released Luke Normetz, who shot the mother of his child while he was on bail in July.
Well, how did they decide that Whitsed was no threat?
Because he completed a resocialisation program in which he was actively engaged and also demonstrated motivation.
Oh, good.
The board also considered 21 counselling sessions in which he, and I quote, made progress towards his treatment goals. Note that he didn't actually achieve his treatment goals, at least one of which I assume is not having the urge to murder people. He just made progress.
Well, are they at least monitoring him?
Apparently they, and I have no idea who they are going to check on him in the event he develops any new intimate relationships. Hopefully also drop a hint to his girlfriend that she's dating a double murderer.
Should have just swiped left.
Justice system is an unpredictable beast.
As the family of deceased senior Rebels bikie Jamie Ginn has just found out. We knew that the former state president of the WA Rebs was pissed off at gang insignia laws.
We no longer live in a free country. Wear what we want, we can't hang around if we want. This system.
But we probably didn't realise that rage would extend from the grave.
This system.
When Jamie Ginn died 7 weeks ago, he was waiting on an appeal against his conviction for displaying a gang tattoo while partying with some other OMCG types at the Rendezvous in Scarborough. Fellow rebels Jesse Coatman and Jason Wayne Pettigrove were also found guilty. Those two decided to leave it at that, but Ginn didn't want to let it go.
We're here to stay.
He appealed against Magistrate Michelle Harry's ruling that a 1% tattoo on his hand was visible when he was lounging by the pool. That hearing was scheduled for October 31. That's 20 days after Jamie died after suffering convulsions on the floor of the Perth Watch House. His lawyer, Zoe Gilders, argued the appeal should continue despite Ginn's death because the outcome had implications for his estate.
Like costs.
That kind of thing. Supreme Court Justice Matthew Howard, however, has ruled that Zoe's argument doesn't fly, so the public record will forever say the cops won.
They've had another win against a bikie in Northbridge.
Alleged win. This is what happened when a 37-year-old associate of the Mongols bikie gang was recently pulled over whilst driving his Toyota Hilux in Perth.
So we've got a large amount of cash here.
And a firearm.
Oh, delightful.
There are literally hundreds of parts in the interior of a Toyota Hilux, and this guy will be wondering how the cops knew to target the console box. He apparently needed the pulling power of a dual-cab diesel four-wheel drive because the cops claim they found quite a bit of stuff in it, including $70,000 in cash, a 9mm FEG PA-63 pistol, which is very similar to James Bond's favourite weapon, the Walther PPK.
Yes. Considerably.
We're told that had a round in the chamber and a loaded magazine. A black flick knife, a clip-sealed bag containing meth, 28 rounds of ammunition, some cocaine, and a glass smoking implement.
It's quite the haul.
Alleged haul, and it didn't stop in the car. At the guy's house in Northbridge, police claim they found enough pharmaceuticals to make Joe Silvani blush.
Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
Also found 2 smoking implements and...
It's a sophisticated heat beam which we called a laser.
A laser pointer.
It's on the list of charges.
Why does a bikie associate need a laser pointer?
The same reason any alleged criminal mastermind needs one.
Sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads.
I'm Ben Harvey. For more Up Late, click the subscribe button below.